Eastside, it is so good to be with you again this Sunday, whichever service you're joining from, whether you're in the room, whether you're joining us online, whether you're out of town and watching us, whether you're watching at a later stage. We don't really mind when you're joining us. We are just so glad that we get to connect with you, minister to you, and be part of your journey, your spiritual journey, whatever that looks like right now. And normally, when we start this Eastside news clip, we get straight into telling you what's coming up, what you need to know, what is really important. But I want to start today and ask you a question before we get into any of that, just for you to pause and ask yourself, how has being part of the Eastside community over the last 7 or 8 months over COVID helped you to deal with everything that's been going on in the world? Maybe you've had some difficulties and your life group that you've been meeting with on Zoom have been an amazing source of encouragement and hope for you. Maybe over this time, you're one of the many families that just faced really difficult situations and you were brought some meals by people in the Eastside community. Maybe you're not from Pretoria and you were looking for a church and stumbled upon Eastside or connected with someone at Eastside, and you've been able to connect with the church by joining in online week after week. There are so many scenarios, so many answers, and we would love to hear your answer to the question of how has Eastside been an important part of your journey. So here's what I'd love for you to do. Would you go on your phone right now, or on your computer, your tablet, whatever you've got nearby, would you go to myecc.co.za, would you click on the connect card, and would you let us know what your story is? You see, we believe in the power of a story to share the gospel and to encourage and to just draw people closer to Jesus. I want to tell you a story from this last week, actually. This past Tuesday, Roger and Julie Wells, who are part of the Eastside family, they're part of our creative team. Roger serves in the tech. Julie's often up here singing on stage. Roger and Julie put it out as a message on WhatsApp to the church family here at Eastside to pray for them as they had to do something on Tuesday, which was just not an easy thing for them as a family. And it was so encouraging later in the day where Julie was able to let us know again, was able to give us a message and say, we felt your prayers, and it went so much easier than we thought. You see, it was so encouraging for me to know that we have a family in the church who not only was able to share prayer concern with their church family, but was able to give feedback and say, hey, we knew you guys were praying. You see, stories like that might sound like they're in isolation, but there are so many great stories. And as I said, we'd love to share your story. So on myecc.co.za, would you tell us your story? But there are 3 important things that we do want to share with you. The first one, a couple of weeks ago, we had our annual business meeting. It was an amazing meeting. So many of you attended. It was an important meeting as we spoke specifically about the structure of the Eastside family going forward. Now, we need to meet again. We need to have a special business meeting that is happening on the 4th of November, 7 p.m. here at Eastside. It's only going to be an in-person meeting. Because of the nature of the meeting, we just feel that it's really important that we come together as safely as possible, of course, and discuss the way forward. Get some feedback from the leadership. Now, here's my suggestion to you. Wednesday, for many life groups, is life group night. My life group meets on a Wednesday. What if you meet a bit earlier than 7, come and enjoy the gardens, or if you're not part of a life group, come as a family, enjoy the gardens, bring some picnic food to share, and make a fun evening. But we're going to start at 7 p.m. We're going to have some tea and coffee. We're going to have a great meeting. The second thing that I wanted to share with you today is you might be part of the Eastside family, but because of COVID or because of other reasons, maybe not able to serve right now in the way that you were used to. And maybe you're thinking, I wish there was a way I could contribute to what is happening at Eastside. Well, there is. You know, we have many volunteers on a Sunday who serve at least 2, usually 3 services on a Sunday. Some volunteers are spending 7 or 8 hours of their Sunday here, making church possible for you and for me. And so one of the ways that we want to honor those volunteers is between services, just having a small snack for them, just to get them through, sustain them, some coffee, maybe a muffin or a fruit or something like that. So if you are able to be part of a team that provides a small snack for some volunteers one Sunday a month, would you go to myecc.co.za and would you just let us know right there that you're able to be part of a team to prepare just a small snack for the volunteers on a Sunday. And then the third and final thing that we want to let you know about, and this is really important because we're in the middle of a prayer series, as an Eastside family, that is Abba's Pride, that is Eastside School, that is Eastside Church, we are going to take 24 hours to pray on the 30th and the 31st of October. This is how it's going to work. If you go to myecc.co.za, you'll be able to sign up for a half-hour segment. Half hour during that 24-hour period where you'll commit to pray. So once you sign up, we will send you some resources. Abbas Pride is going to be facilitating the prayer for us. We will send you some resources of how to pray, what to pray for, and it's going to be an amazing time as a church comes together to pray. And we're expecting great stories to come out of that. So church, I pray and I trust that the rest of this day, the rest of this week will be an amazing one for you. Don't forget myecc.co.za. Whatever you're looking for, you're at the right place. Have a great Sunday.